fellow geeks. Welcome to a TTRPGeeks. It's been a minute, it's been a while, but we are back with a new game called SAGAS. SAGAS is live on Kickstarter right now. We wanted to go ahead and do a little demonstration of what this show is, or this game is like. We'll just do a little tidbit, a little taste, a little teaser, if you will, and hopefully you'll enjoy you see. Go click the link down below if you like it, and fund this game. All right, with that all said, let's go ahead and just set like a little bit of facts about this game, about this scene. Y'all know each other. You've all been working for the same ranch. If, as far as timelines, imagine a world where the Old West happened and then everybody just sort of decided to stay in this Western genre. The world has developed a ways. We're not quite to modern ages, but things have developed a little more. We've got flushable toilets. Nobody's committing to the outhouses anymore. But besides that, people mostly ride horses, ride carriages, though there are trains, high-speed railways that stud the nation. Now, you all work for a kind of weird man named Mr. Collins. He prefers to be called Sir at all points in time. He runs the ranch that you all work for, and he is known for collecting oddballs. And boy, what a collection of oddballs we are. Let's go ahead, go around the room, let people introduce not only themselves, but their characters. Katie, we are going to start with you today. Tell us a little bit about yourself and about Turnip Greens.
Oh man, I'm Katie. I am part of the Level 1 Geek crew. I am typically pushing buttons in the background, but play more suddenly. I am playing Tara Turnip Green. She is a, homegrown ranch girl who got the nickname Turnip, but she's got some sticky fingers. But that's okay. She loves her friends, and she has her trusty whip at all times.
Whip! All right. Thank you so much, Katie, for being here and playing this game and for getting out from behind your comfort zone of button pushing. Chase, let's hop over to you.
Yeah, I'm Chase, gamer, game master, part of the Level 1 Geek team, and tonight I'm Pappy Gump. Pappy Gump's just a kind old fella that's worked on the ranch since anyone can remember. Literally anyone. Anyone who's worked on the ranch in any number of years remembers Pappy, and you just don't know how old he is because he must have been around forever. He's got a keen nose and a keener arm for crafting things. Anything you need put together, he can make it, and he'll talk your ear off.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Chase, for bringing us Pappy Gump. Seems like an absolute gem of a character. Wade, we're going to hop on over to you. Tell us about yourself and about Sleazy Steve.
Hi, name's Wade. Love TTRPGs, story, anything like that. It's good. I'm playing Sleazy Steve. He's a drifter that just recently got hired on, so I'm pretty new still. What most folks don't know, and the reason I'm kind of a drifter, is because I killed a man for a completely legitimate reason. He sneezed in my drink. So, I mean, like, who sneezes in someone's drink?
Had it coming.
Yeah.
Honestly, kinda.
Sure did.
Honestly, I'll probably kill again, and probably for less.
Well, we've got a real quality trio here. My name is M the GM, Anthrama, that nerd. You can find me guesting around on the internet. If you need this face in one of your games, just hit me up. I'd love to play. Now, with introductions all done, I sort of feel like we should set the scene if you're all ready. Okay, it's night. Late at night. Oh, it's so nice and warm and toasty underneath your covers. You've got that fire stove in the corner just exuding heat, and it's all toasty warm. You've got your blankets pulled up underneath your chin, and all is quiet. Until it's not. There is a humongous crash and a scraping sound that rumbles the earth beneath you, waking you all immediately. A strange green glow fills your windows, and there's a moment where you're not sure if you're awake yet, but the adrenaline assures you you are. What do?
Sarah, what the hell was that?
Shit, I don't, Turnip's gonna roll out of bed and feel for her pants to yank them on.
What they put in my drink?
Happy 1,000 you, I swear. Every One night of sleep. That's all I'm asking. One full night.
Just, Pappy, stay in your bed. Come on.
Did I ever tell you about that time when they gave me a tonic at the bar and it weren't a tonic?
No one
Now's
cares,
not the time
Pappy.
for stories.
Pappy's rambling onwards. As everyone's rushing to get ready, pants are put on, guns are strapped to hips. You can hear goats bleating, chickens barking, horses neighing. It's like old MacDonald's farm in here. And then the unmistakable shout of Mr. Collins comes roaring across the bunkhouse. Why don't you useless varmints get out of bed and you see what's going on here?
Why don't you just settle right on down, Collins? We're getting down there.
I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, Pappy. You call me sir.
You get that chicken out of your ass and I'll start calling you Sir Collins. I'm 3 times your age, boy.
Indeed, Pappy is 3 times Collins' age, maybe even new. Collins is grandpappy. The door is flung open by another ranch hand, and this green glow fills the bunkhouse. It's got a cold, eerie feeling to it, almost as if there's like a strange wave coming off of whatever is out. Katie, if you can zoom out our map a little bit, I would love to share with you what you all see.
Mm-hmm. All right, weird.
There is a saucer type thing with a green glowing orb set on top, with smaller green orbs studding around the edge. There is a brilliant light that is swirling, sending tendrils of brightness across this yard. It doesn't feel right. You have never seen anything like this before. What do you do?
Why they gotta keep on making carriages more and more complex? First the trains, now this damn thing.
This ain't a carriage.
Well, then what the hell is it, Tara?
Well, I don't know yet. I'm gonna.
course
You
you don't
stay
know.
here, old man. Steve, do you know then? If you're such
No.
a know-it-all.
No, if anyone, you're the reason this is here. We
What?
all know you got them little sticky fingers on
Oh
this,
my God, I'm going out.
It ain't the first person that comes in
Shut-
middle of the night screaming for you.
My God.
What'd you steal this time?
None of your fucking business, but nothing.
What's your language?
It is my business now. And I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna grab Nessie, my shotgun, and I'm gonna, meander outside.
You meander outside. What are you wearing? Did you get fully dressed?
No. Boxers. And my vest. The vest always stays on.
Boots?
I probably would have slipped in my boots, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
classic.
Of
Classic
course.
startled cowboy attire.
Uh-huh.
You step outside, shotgun clenched in hand, and you take a moment to look and to listen. And you are nearly certain you can hear the sound of scuttling inside this strange saucer.
Hey, Nip. You got some weird friends over here.
They're not. I have now stolen one of Steve's shirts that is very baggy, thrown it over myself, and stormed out. No, not my friends. What the?
Hey, listen. You hear
Ernest,
that?
did I just hear that this is one of your problems coming
It's-
up into my yard? I swear to the 9 gods, I will be the one who fires you tonight if you're bringing your hell on my property.
It's not me, sir.
Put some straw in it, Collins. I don't think she could have stolen this. You look
Happy,
at the
I
size
swear.
of it.
Collins slams his front door, leaving you all to deal with this situation.
What
I'm
a
gonna-
useless.
Well, I mean, we all do that before. I'm gonna slowly approach it. Is the dome part see-through?
It is so full of mist and light, it's difficult to see through. On the map itself, you should see that there's this bright sparkles. Those seem to be swirling on the inside.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna slowly approach and kind of use the butt of my gun to knock on it. Hey, you in there?
You pop it just
Just-
lightly.
Yeah.
It all of a sudden you hear a slam. The whole ship shudders. And you realize there is something inside knocking back.
Get him out of there, Steve.
Yeah.
No.
Looks like there's some smoke. It's gonna choke him out. Get it open.
Good. No. You get him out of there.
I damn
Ah.
well
Yelling at
will.
me.
I'm gonna walk over there.
Okay,
I'm gonna grab a toolbox that's probably somewhere on this ranch.
definitely.
I imagine I know where it's at. Just gonna go bringing it over there. I'm gonna take a look at it. I'm gonna see if there's a way to get this thing open.
Now, if I remember correctly, you are a crafter, sir, so you probably have one tucked right underneath your bunk. You grab your own personal toolbox and walks over there. What do you have? You got a crowbar or some shit?
Yeah, bunch of stuff, you know. Anything that you need to do anything.
All right, sounds good. Let's go ahead and try and pop this. This is gonna be our very first check. You have a difficulty level of 6. Will you go ahead and do you have a crowbar in your inventory?
No, but I have it says I can use a specific set of crafting tools, equipment without the required talent. Checks that I use making these tools, I can use a D8.
Ooh, all right. Go ahead and make yourself a D8 check.
Boom. I got a 2.
A 2 is a full success. Go ahead and would you like to narrate what this looks like when you open this?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get like a crowbar under there, maybe like I imagine there's some weird screws or whatnot. I'm gonna knock them out of place and just kind of pop it open.
Hey.
That's how it's done, Steve. You can't just let civilians die inside.
He's full on just aiming like you got a shotgun. Little.
Put the
Alright,
gun down.
alright.
Never been in a train crash? I ever tell you the time I was in the train crash?
Yes, a lot.
You want to hear it again?
No.
Pappy, no.
It was
Focus.
5 years ago. I'll just start rambling.
Happy is rambling in your ear as there's a strange hiss. Green fog comes swirling out from underneath this gap that Pappy has made. And then it dissipates. You know that something knocked back, Steve. You felt it right afterwards, just the reverberation through the air. And yet you don't see anything except a little clutch of eggs sitting in what looks like to be a padded seat.
What? He's just gonna start whipping around. Where'd they? No. So hey, no. Careful now.
What
Something
kind of
knocked
eggs?
back.
Like chicken eggs?
Like chicken eggs.
About the size of chicken eggs.
About the size of chicken eggs.
Don't touch
Maybe
those.
they are chicken eggs.
I heard about this before. This is those advanced chicken coops.
Oh,
Mobile
wait.
on the train tracks must have derailed.
You've taken one too many horse kicks to the head, sir.
I think you ain't taking enough, Steve. No use in wasting good eggs. Scoop them up.
Don't
Let's
touch
go
them.
back to bed.
Don't touch them.
I'm not. I told you to do it.
No, I'm talking to Nip. The only one person I'm gonna. I see your fingers. Don't give me that.
Oh yeah, that is your job, Tara. Get those eggs up.
I will. Are you gonna let me, Steve? Can I pick up?
Your own
You don't
person.
need his
the
permission.
egg? He's the one giving me shit. I'm gonna pick him up.
I'm just warning you. I'm the only sensible one here.
I'm holstering my whip at my hip, and I'm going to go forward, and I'm going to gently pick the eggs up. Or
Why
actually,
the hell
one
you got
egg.
your whip?
Well, it seemed like there was danger.
And you're gonna fend it off with the whip?
Well, yeah, I'm further back.
That's a ranching tool. That ain't a weapon.
It could be a weapon, Pappy.
What you gotta do? Put their eye out? Will they shoot you?
Well, yeah, because then they can't aim anymore if their eyes are gone.
What kind of people do I work with? I'm gonna go walk away. I'm gonna start heading back towards bed.
All right,
Yeah, that makes sense, Pappy.
Don't get lost,
Like,
Pappy.
goodness.
Pappy exits the scene. Tara Turnip Greens, you step up. You have to climb a little bit up this rubble because it looks like this strange contraption that you realize doesn't have wheels, despite the fact Pappy called this a carriage, has left a horrific furrow along this entire yard, even displacing trees in its path. So you have to step up on some rubble that's gathered up along the lip and then collect these eggs with your hands, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
They're warm, like freshly laid chicken eggs. And maybe a little bit sticky, like a little bit of slime, a little bit of goopy goop that's holding the clutch together. But
Normal
you
chicken things.
realize the chicken coop's close by and chickens incubate eggs.
Touch those with your hands.
I'm holding them, aren't I?
Don't put them on my shirt. Don't get that stuff on my shirt.
Come here, Steve.
Also-
come here.
That's
You're
that's my
wearing
shirt.
Steve's shirt.
That's my shirt. What are you? Hey, Hey,
She's
Again?
clutching him so close. It was the only thing nearby. It was either that or come out in britches and no top.
sleep on the other side.
Yeah, and
You
your
ran
shirt.
to my room to get my shirt? Or did you already had it? No wonder I've been missing that shirt for a week now.
You know? Then maybe you should keep better track of your stuff.
What happened to the eggs? Your hands are up here.
They're stuck to the shirt.
Yeah, you should just keep track of your shirt better. That's all I'm saying. Or take it back after your visit.
That was my nice shirt.
Don't leave your nice shirt in my room.
I'm going to open a window from the top floor of the building. Quit your yappering and go back to bed.
Oh my
We'll
God!
clean
he
up the
can
mess
hear.
in the morning.
He should not be able to hear from here. And he
Pull out your tin ear, old man.
he
He
probably
closes
didn't
the
hear
window.
you.
He slams it shut.
What do you do with these eggs?
Well, kind of warm and sticky. We could wrap them in this here shirt.
No.
I think we're gonna have to.
Oh, I think you're gonna just have to drop them on the ground then.
I'm not dropping these eggs on the ground. Hey, Sleaze, look behind. Do you see that furrow?
Yeah.
It looks like this crashed here. You should go around back, see if there's anyone hold these here eggs. You understand?
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah. Send the new guy to go check out the stuff. Yep. I'm used to it.
You're all brave and strong, right?
Oh, don't start with me.
Go. I'll be right behind you.
Don't get it on my shirt. And he starts walking off. Not a bit. Yeah, he's
Where are
gonna
you
walk
headed,
behind it.
Tara?
I'm gonna follow at a safe distance behind Steve with the eggs pressed against the shirt.
Where are you leading the way to, Steve?
Oh, I'm just gonna check out, I guess, the backside, kind of the tracks where this contraption fell in.
That makes sense.
Yeah, see if I can see any clues.
There doesn't seem to be many clues. In fact, the weirdest thing as you walk down this long furrow in the ground is that you can't tell where it came from before it hit the ground. It looks like it hopped, skidded all the way into this yard. It's a miracle it didn't knock down one of these buildings, to be honest. If there wasn't that retaining wall that was protecting these 3 buildings, you're pretty sure this would have crashed into your house and instantly killed you. But there's no tracks, there's no road, there's nothing that leads up to the first impact spot.
Hey,
Almost as if this fell from the sky.
Hey, Nip,
Yeah?
can I ask you a question?
You just did, so.
Can I ask you another one?
Again, you want to try a third?
I guess. So you got those eggs. And as far as we know, those are the only thing came out of this. Well, what was driving it?
I know
Also,
you want.
Oh, nope, sorry, I cut you off. Go for it.
No,
Anyways, sorry.
I hate it when this happens.
Oh,
By the way.
All the time.
Every time. Do you want me to go check that out and you hold these eggs, or do you want to go investigate it?
Why? I ain't touching those eggs. But also, I heard something knock when I knocked, and then there's no tracks. There's nothing around here. I mean, hell, it looks like it fell from the sky.
Fell from the sky. Are you trying to say that they're some higher being that this thing came from?
All I'm saying is it was apparently driven by a bunch of eggs with a glowing green light with a mist that came out of it when you opened it up. When I knocked, it knocked back. Any of that making sense?
No. Turnip's gonna turn around, look out into the all darkness, and go, "Hey, any pilot out there? We got your eggs. I will start smashing them one by one if you do not reveal yourself." She holds up an egg. We
Nice.
have a lot.
Wait, how about you just tap on it, see if it taps back first?
Hey, here, do it.
I ain't touching the egg.
Oh, it's
Touch
so
the egg.
slimy. It's
Touch the
literally
egg.
when you pulled one away from the clutch, it was difficult.
Did you
It
hear that
seemed like
noise?
it wanted to stay together, and it was like this horrible suction sound when you pull it off, and there is a tendril of slime that's still connecting it with its clutch.
Sleaze, touch it. Tap it. Do it.
Oh, I'm gonna take my gun and just with the barrel kind of go
Nothing happens back.
All right, I'm counting to, we'll say 10, and pilot person, whoever you are out there, I will drop this egg at 10 if you do not reveal yourself. 1, 2,
I really don't know if this is a good idea.
5,
5, what? Ma'am?
6.
Where are they at right now?
Looks like they're standing on the other side of this strange contraption opposite of the bunkhouse that you were currently residing in.
I see. Okay.
Ma'am, you skipped a few.
9.5.
I really. Wait, you know what has, but you couldn't get to 4?
Hey, there was a time skip in here while you were coming.
Oh, wait. No, I understand. You can't use your fingers right now because they're preoccupied. So, of course, you can't
I
count
will
correctly.
kick you in the shins later.
Happy Gump, did you exit the bunkhouse?
Could there be a hammering from the cockpit?
Oh, there can absolutely be a hammering from the cockpit if you're
All
in the
right.
cockpit.
Yeah, I'm in the cockpit.
Sometime when you guys were on the other side inspecting this furrow, Pappy Gump snuck out of the bunkhouse and crawled inside the cockpit.
Oh, did you hear that? See,
What are you
that's the
hammering
knocking I'm
on?
talking about.
What are you hammering on, Pappy?
Everything. I'm trying to take it apart.
Oh, and boy are ya. You're just prying up consoles. There's weird flashing buttons, delicate glassware that seems to shatter on any effort. There's little lights that are all over the thing. You've never seen anything like it. It's like fireflies caught underneath a pane of glass.
Steve is running around the back around. Get behind me. Get behind me, Nip. Hey,
Okay,
hey, you. Hey, don't freeze. Don't you move. I'll blow you right now. You move 1 more inch, I'll blow you right now.
You're gonna do what?
Will you all settle down if you're going to be awake to make yourselves useful?
What are you?
Ah,
What are you doing?
This thing stinks to the 7th level of hell. We got to get cleaned up tonight. I can't even sleep.
It actually smells like warm, fresh baked bread.
I think it smells awful.
Oh, you don't like bread? My bad.
Pappy, your nose is not working correctly. That smells.
My
Wonderful.
nose is the best quality about me, let me tell you. I ever tell you that time I sniffed out a burglar all by myself?
Yeah.
Grab a hammer, and I'm going to tell it again. And I'm just going to keep, like, scrapping things as I talk.
So, Nip, what do you want to do with the eggs? I'm just
gonna-
completely ignoring them.
I'm gonna throw this one. You hear that? She turns to the outside realm. She's like winding up to throw the egg that she's detached on the ground. I'm gonna throw it.
Go ahead and make me a D10 roll, please, with a difficulty level of 4.
D10. Ooh, that's bad. I rolled an 8.
You think this is probably a great idea?
Man, all right. I'm gonna throw
I
it.
tell you, don't do it.
It's on the ground.
Right as Sleazy Steve says, don't throw it. You huck this egg at the ground. It bounces once, which is not familiar with eggs, you know, but on the second bounce, it hits a sharp rock and it shatters, leaving a kind of thickly already white, what you normally would associate with the clearish part of the egg, and a burnt orange center, and it's just spattered. Looks like maybe if you inspect it, there was the bits of an embryo beginning to form. But besides the fact of the odd coloration, this generally looks like a chicken egg.
You're using a lot of words.
Oh,
Clutch and embryo are 2 words I didn't realize were going to disturb me so much.
wait.
My bad. Sorry, bro.
The person playing Pappy Grump is complaining about someone using too many words.
Yeah.
Hey, did that thing bounce? Did you see it bounce?
Yeah. Poke it.
This is a lot bigger than an ounce.
Would you stop tearing that thing apart?
No! Somebody's got to get the work done.
What? How is that?
You're making more of a mess, sir.
The railways are going to pay a fortune for all this scrap.
Happy, you see a canister that has lines of green with like little measuring ticks, and it's half full. What are you gonna do with that? It's like built into the wall, though, very solidly,
Built into the wall, green like
Uh-huh.
fluid.
like fluid.
I'm going to put a bucket underneath it. I'm going to smash it with a hammer.
All right, go ahead. This is gonna be kind of moderately difficult. This would be a difficulty check of 5 if you want to empty this green fluid.
Okay. Let's see here. Here we go. Nope.
You're smashing at this thing and you're unable to get it. You're gonna need to get help from your friends if you're gonna empty this liquid.
God damn. Solid glass. Steve, come
Really?
crack this open.
You think this is a good idea?
Why are you? What is your deal tonight? You not getting enough sleep?
No!
It's the middle of the damn night, Pappy.
Quit your cranking and get to
All right.
work.
Whatever. All hell. All right.
God
Stand
damn.
back. Clear back.
Train car comes sliding onto our property in the middle of the night, and y'all act like it's just another evening.
What, Pappy?
Hey, use the sharp
Pappy.
rock.
Hold on. You think this is a train car?
Yeah, what the hell else it gonna be? And why are you throwing chicken eggs? That's breakfast.
Oh my God.
Right.
This looks round, right?
This does look round.
Pappy.
What?
I need you to think back to the thousands of years that you have existed. When has a train car ever looked a round shape?
I need you to think back to 7 years you've been alive and tell me when you remember when they looked like horses. Now they look like goddamn metal cylinders on wheels.
That's not.
Where's the wheels?
Yeah.
This one probably don't got them. It's like a sled.
Who puts a sled on
What?
train
Train car?
tracks?
Maybe the wheels done fell off. I don't know. People do shitty craftsmanship.
Well,
Oh my
if it was
God.
sliding, that would be a reason
30
why it
years
wouldn't stay
ago,
on.
this would have looked a lot better.
30 years.
I ever tell you how they stole the patent for the train from me?
Every day.
Well, let's
Turn
tell
up.
it again.
No.
Turnip, you realize there's a dog eating the broken egg. It's your favorite dog, Rex.
Rex, no. Okay, I'm clutching the eggs in one arm and I'm pulling Rex back with the other. No, boy, no, that's not
Rex is
tasty.
a black lab, and he looks up at you with the biggest doe eyes, like, I was supposed to clean up messes, boss.
You got the cutest little eyes. Not this one. Rex, leave it. Go over there. Come on. No,
Let him eat the damn chicken egg.
Rex. Porch. Go. Porch.
Rex's mom was a husky, and so he definitely talks like, whoa!
I'm not arguing with you. Rex, porch.
The big blue doe eyes from the husky side, and he gets all low, and he's like doing the belly crawl with the tail tucked and gets underneath the porch.
You're such a boob. You will get a treat later.
You cold-hearted. You
Do
know
it
that.
with these sticky
Excuse me?
eggs.
I'm gonna.
They're staining through on your shirt. And
My
they're-
shirt.
It's Sleazy's shirt. I'm fine with
They're
it.
leaving a residue on your skin. Do you pull your shirt away to look at the residue?
Yeah.
You're being like bleached a little bit orange.
No, I don't. I'm gonna tear a corner of Sleazy's shirt and like wrap it around the exposed skin.
Are you
Your
kidding?
palm, you realize, is a vibrant orange at this point from where you pulled it away from the clutch and disposed of it.
What the hell?
I remember when I said don't touch it with your skin?
Well, shake my hand.
No.
Do it.
You can keep the shirt.
Well, it's all wrecked anyway. I'm gonna put the eggs gently, because it didn't summon anybody when I threw one. I'm gonna put them gently to the side, and like.
They're gonna get too cold. You know, if they're not incubated, they probably will never hatch. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they are.
You'll never find out if they don't hatch.
I'm not gonna do that. Keep holding them, but with my, skin not exposed now, and come over to Pappy Destroyer Gump and Sleaze and like look in and be like,
That's
Hey,
correct.
did you find
Sorry.
anything?
I find anything.
Are you still smashing, or did you look for anything?
What am I looking for?
Sleaze?
Yeah. Hey, Pappy, take this sharp rock. You hit that side of the tank, I'll hit this side of the tank. You happy?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna spend 2 effort to
Give yourself
aid
an
him.
additional die.
No, that's 3 effort. But I
You
can
can give
spend...
me an additional die.
Yeah, I can
Right.
help him to give him an additional die.
Perfection.
All right, I
Chase,
will
go ahead
spend
and roll ourselves 2 die.
Boom. 3
Oh.
is the best, I imagine.
Oh, yep, full success here. Full success. You know what? I think it's a crit, because I said it was a difficulty of 4 and you got a 4. Is that how
Ooh,
crits
nice.
work in this game?
I don't know.
Hang on. Let me double check. Do 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 do.
Crits are just ones, right?
Crits ones.
But I could be wrong.
Rolling a
Crit.
1 is a crit. Yeah, just crit, it looks like.
All right, sounds good. Just a 1 is a crit. All right, so you absolutely smash this open, and it starts draining the goop into this bucket. Fluorescent green, vivid green, the color of the lights that were inside of this cockpit before they all escaped. Firefly green.
We're all gonna die from all this shit they're putting in the water.
Don't drink this.
I'm not gonna drink it, not intentionally. Hey, look, Steve made himself useful. What the hell are you doing?
I'm holding eggs.
So go put him in the damn kitchen.
No, hey, I got a better idea. Remember, Miss Clementine, that goofy old chicken, like the really old lady?
Oh, yeah. The
Yeah,
real
yeah,
fat one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrap those things in my shirt and go place it under her. As soon as you set her down, she ain't gonna move. She's too fat.
That's true. All right.
Why are you giving the eggs back to the chicken?
Those aren't chicken eggs, Pappy.
Turnip's gonna
Says
do that.
who?
It's-
As Sleazy Steve and Pappy Gump debate back and forth of whether or not these are chicken eggs or not, Turnip, you head over to the chicken coop that's just right over here by your bunkhouse. I'm going to go ahead and move your token over here. You find Clementine. Was that this chicken's name? It's a big old boofy black chicken with little white flecks and a red little comb on top of her head. You pick her up, put the clutch underneath, and set her on top, and she gives a little burp, 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 burp.
Hey, it's a good girl, Clementine.
Settles on in. You see her ruffle up her feathers as she starts containing heat to keep these eggs warm.
I have no shirt once again. That's fine. I'm gonna walk back out. All right. They're incubating. I'm gonna look around more.
Ooh, what are you looking
check
for?
fire.
I am. There's no tracks.
Did I say there was no tracks?
Well, I'm gonna look for tracks. No, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull my whip off of my hip, and I am going to look for tracks.
An excellent notion. All right, go ahead and look for Trappy Trap. This will be a difficult check. A 4. Roll a d10 for me, unless you have something to look for traps. Tracks specifically. Words are hard.
Words are so difficult.
Soup's hard.
Soups don't. But I would. Well, no. I'm gonna roll a d10. That's what I'm gonna do. I rolled a 1. Yeah, crit.
Okay.
Great.
Those you saw Pappy open this, and you did not see anything leave. You see weird indents in the earth around, heading out towards this well that's back here. Let me see if I can do a little swirly. You see this well?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it head that way and then disappears, thanks Pappy, over the fence. And they're not like footsteps like you might imagine. If they're narrow points, almost like a horseshoe nail, but a railroad spike. That's a good way to say it. It's like someone drove a railroad spike into the ground, but these strides seem to be impossibly long. There's like 4-foot strides. A creature with a stride this large should not have fit inside of this. And do you really count pinpricks in the ground as footprints? I don't know.
I'm gonna go pursue that quietly.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
Pappy.
want to make a stealth check?
I would love to make a stealth check.
Let me see. Turnip greens. Don't you have soft-footed as one of your traits?
I am soft-footed.
Your movement is naturally quiet. Checks you make to remain unheard while moving may use a d8. So you get to roll a d8, and I'm going to say that this difficulty level is a moderate difficulty. So you need a 5.
All right, let's see.
Just because you have to
Wonder-
go through trees and there's other things around, it's been a 2.
Yeah, I got a 2.
You're following this, and it looks like it's getting faster just from the angle of these steps. It looks like it's picking up speed, and then you realize it's not just one set of footprints, it's several, and they spread out in all directions.
Is there a point where it like a convergence point where it just like
It
then
spreads. Yep.
yeah.
Forks out in like 4 different ways. It looks like it's going towards the winds.
All right, I'm gonna note that. Run back so that I can get Sleazy Steve. I don't think Pappy's gonna keep up, but I mean he could try. Steve, hey,
Hey, what?
quit your fucking bang. We
Where'd
gotta
you
go
go?
this way. Damn.
Watch your language.
Pappy, you've heard worse. Come on, we gotta go this way. Come on, just come on.
All right, but I swear, if you're trying to steal my boots again,
Yeah.
I'm gonna smack you.
What are you
That was-
getting up to now?
One
Hey.
time.
Pappy,
Hey,
I
we
got an
have
important
to
mission for you.
hurry.
All
Come
right,
on.
1 second. Hey, Pappy, take this stick,
Oh my
poke that
God.
goo. Don't touch with your hands. If you're gonna touch it, touch it with the stick, okay?
Why do you want me to poke the oil?
I know you're gonna do it anyway. I'm trying to save you. Last time someone touched something they shouldn't with their skin, they're orange now. Do you want to be orange? You're probably green, actually. Though.
I just need to get a good barrel for this. I guess I should see if it's wood safe though. So good thinking, Steve.
That's what I'm here for. All right, Nick,
Okay.
lead the way.
Turnip and Steve start following the tracks. They leave. We're gonna hang back a second on Pappy Gump. Pappy Gump, this bucket has been slowly filling throughout Turnip's little adventures with chickens and tracks. And it's getting kind of full. If you don't swap it soon, it's going to flow over.
All right, I'm gonna go run and get another bucket.
Okay, you get a bucket. By the time you reach it, it is brimming. It's only the surface tension of whatever this glowing green liquid is that's keeping it from spilling over the edge. But you're pretty sure that if you grab onto the bucket, it's going to spill over onto your hands. Are you okay with that?
No, I'm gonna put the other bucket up above it, underneath the spillage.
And you're just holding it like that?
Yeah,
Oh, it's getting heavy. It's
Okay.
spilling quicker and quicker.
I'm
and
gonna-
it's heavier and heavier.
I'm gonna very slowly nudge the other bucket below it away.
All right. This is very easy. This is a 7. Give me a D10 test to see if you can move this other bucket and place this one without it touching your skimbers or your toesies. Kid, are you laughing at my skimbers and my toesies?
I would never laugh.
It's
Hey.
a 3.
Very successful. You're able to move this.
Okay, and then I put the other bucket down.
You put the other bucket down, and then you catch it. That delicious scent. It's only because you have a very special nose that you're able to tell this, but you can tell there's a strange power that emanates from this goo.
All right. What kind of power? Like just smells good?
It smells strong, like a well-aged whiskey. Like it could be tasty. That's all you know.
All right. I mean, is the bucket still filling?
It's still filling.
All right. Eyes are going to go wide, and I'm just going to go run and find every bucket I can on the ranch.
Okay,
I'm going to shout as I'm running, Steve! But what's the boss's name?
Mr. Collins.
Sarah Collins! We struck liquid gold!
Incredible. Mr.
That's
Collins
it.
comes outside.
Get a bucket, Collins!
Happy Gump, I just cannot believe you are out here making a fuss when I have already been disturbed once this night. What is your problem?
Shut up and get those useless legs moving!
I do
Get some
not-
buckets!
You know what? I will wake up my son before I get involved in all this. You know how my bones are achy these days.
All right, well, you lazy bum, you stay there, and I'm going to earn enough money to buy this ranch out from under you.
Everything on this ranch belongs to me, Pappy Gumpy. You know that.
You get no claim to train crashes.
I got claim to anything that happens on my land, Pappy.
You
and
don't
that
know
includes
shit about
murder.
the law, Collins.
That
Shut up and go back to bed.
He pulls a tiny baby pistol from his boot. I'm in charge of everything around here, and if you're stealing from me, I am well within my rights to murder you, Pappy Gum. I don't want to have to do this to you, but anything that you find upon my property is my property. Do you understand me?
I'm just going to keep moving, looking for buckets, and I'm going to look at him with the pistol. You don't got the guts for it, you washed up old rag. Put that stupid little thing away.
He sputters, he spits, and he goes back inside like a little bitch that he is.
Thinking he's going to shoot an old man. What a fool. A damn fool. And I'm just going to keep getting buckets.
However, his son, Sammy Collins, comes out to help. He crawls out the bedroom window and just like, "Hi, Mr. Pappy, I'll go ahead and give you a hand."
All right, that's a good boy. Now go get me some buckets.
So many buckets are brought to you, and you are on your bucket liquid quest. we're gonna flash over to Turnip Greens and Sleazy Steve. What are you doing? You have followed us to the convergence point. Turnip, you have fully explained all these different paths. What you think are these indents or footprints despite the ridiculously long stride. Sleazy Steve, how are you feeling about Turnip's description?
I'm thinking that weird egg juice is getting to her head.
Super fair.
Hey, you feeling all right?
No, I'm a little cold. Can I have your vest?
No.
Oh,
But like
come on.
I've seen a whole lot of tracks in my time, and I can tell what is and isn't a track. And some pinpricks on the ground. That ain't a track.
You don't think it's, I don't know, maybe a little strange that it's gone off in 4 damn directions?
How is it gonna go off in 4 directions? You understand, with the distance between these, whatever was like supposed to be in that train cart thing or whatever it is, wouldn't fit, right?
Maybe it folded itself up. I don't know. I just think we should
Folded
follow
itself.
like a couple sets.
All right, lead the way, crazy. I thought Pappy was the crazy one, but apparently you're proving him wrong.
Pappy's just
Got 2.
old. Give me your, I'm taking your vest.
No, you ain't.
I already gave your shirt to the chicken.
That's great. Stay away from me, orange hands.
I'm gonna smack your arm with the orange hand and then lead the way.
It's so sticky. Do you want to try and dodge this, Steve? Or are you going to let
Oh
this
yeah,
happen?
no, I ain't letting her touch me.
All right. I am going to set this at a moderate difficulty. Go ahead and make me a void test. Roll a d10. Unless you have something special that gives you a bonus to your void tests.
Nope.
Okay?
Oh, that's a
critical.
nat 1, baby.
Turnip, you can't touch him. He don't want it.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
We're going this way. She
Thank
points
you.
left.
After you,
Storms
ma'am.
off.
Good. Yes. Keep your hands to yourself.
Cannot believe you stubborn little.
Nope.
Yeah, we're going left. I'm gonna follow it.
Both of you are going left?
I'm going that way. If Steve's following, that's his business.
Wait, you want to back up, or you want me to go off and follow the other one?
Hey, you can do what you want. I'm going this way.
You got your whip?
Yeah, obviously. Like, shakes it.
Well, I mean, yell if you got something. I'll track this one. And
Don't die or whatever.
right back at you. At least I got a gun.
I have stolen some bullets from Steve.
Oh, from like the bunkhouse?
Do you have
I
any
don't
on your
put-
person?
He just said he was in boxers, a vest.
Ah,
and
that's true.
boots.
Never mind. I take that back. I didn't steal anything from him. I want to. Let the record show that I would have.
You would have if you could have?
Yeah, exactly.
Classic. Absolutely classic.
Yeah.
Okay, let's pull back for a second. We're going to go to summary for a moment. Y'all are tracking for a while, and these tracks are going very far, like miles far, and they pick up speed to an obvious run. How far are you going to follow them? How long are you going to run?
I'm only going a mile out. As soon as I hit a mile, I'm going back. That ain't worth it.
Reasonable.
Man. I'm gonna go for so long. So long.
You realize after like 2 hours of running that this is going towards the nearest big city. And whenever you pause to inspect the tracks, you realize it's getting further and further away from you.
Oh, shit. Alright. 2-hour trek back. It's fine.
Oh my god, it's the wee hour of the morning when you get back. Like it's probably 5 a.m. The sun is rising by the time you're back. What has Pappy Gump and Sleazy Steve done in the meantime?
I'm
Happy
just
to-
like filling up as many buckets as I can.
4 buckets. 4.5 buckets is what you get.
4.5 buckets. All right. I'm going to like get them weighed. I'm going to make sure that like they're like all well taken care of. I'm getting them prepped to go sell them in the morning.
I like it. I like this. You keep getting this whiff that tempts you to drink it.
Don't drink the product.
So smart. However, your helper is not as strong as you, and you catch him dipping his finger in the liquid, and
I'm gonna smack his hand as fast as I can.
little Sammy Collins.
Little Sammy Collins.
Sammy's probably 14 years old.
Nice. I'll grab a stick if I can and whap that hand.
I'm sorry, Pappy. I didn't mean to get you mad. No,
You ain't old enough to be drinking.
It's not actually alcohol. I don't think right. It's green. I never seen
course
green
it's alcohol.
before. What?
This is
It's-
that premium government stuff.
Premium government stuff. I didn't think it to be nothing like that, sir. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Please
This
don't hit
here
me,
bucket's
man.
worth more than your whole life.
I'm real sorry, sir. I just thought it'd be here.
Yeah, you better be. Don't you be
Yeah,
sneaking them.
no.
Don't you be sneaking no more sips.
Okay, I would go inside, okay?
You're 14-year-old, boy. Stop your crying and go back to bed.
You're right, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Mr. Pappy, man. And you realize he's calling you sir, just like he calls his dad sir.
Apple don't fall far from the tree. No spine on that boy.
And he goes inside. Anything you would like to do, Sleazy Steve, before morning?
Yeah, I'm gonna take one more quick trip around this weird train cart, supposedly.
Sure.
See if I can't see any more clues, any more things to kind of tell us what it is. Any more business logos or something.
This is going to be extremely difficult. I need a 2
Lovely.
on a test.
Easy. Yeah, I got nothing for it. I'll roll.
Okay.
It's a crit one.
All right.
Nice.
Let's go.
All right. Sleazy Steve, you're walking around this. You're tapping on these little green spheres on the metal, and you listen to the sound it makes. So just like the wah, 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 when you hit it. And you're becoming more and more certain as you inspect this way it's bounced and spun. This fell from the sky. And you search your memories. You're kind of new to the ranch. You're pretty well traveled. You're a drifter. And you know, at least made to public knowledge, there is no technology this advanced. Especially when you get inside. As smashed as it is by Poppy Gump, it's hard to decipher anything in here. But you can tell this is a seat. You can tell that these controls are not like any train controls you've ever seen before. This is far more advanced than anything that should currently exist.
Yeah, I was trying to gotta decipher what you've done to it too, but yeah, I'm probably gonna sleep in here tonight, guard it.
Inside
sure.
the machine?
Yeah. I figure some of those tracks might double back, and that or Pappy might be doing something more to it, and he's already done enough.
Happy.
Yeah.
Besides collecting this green goo, which you finish up within an hour,
Uh-huh.
what do? Do you go to bed?
I'm going to go store it in my room. I'm going to go to bed.
You're in a bunkhouse. It's very public.
I'm going to store it under my bed.
Yep.
And I'm going to drape blankets so that they hang down to the floor. I'm going to lay on top of those blankets. So if anybody messes with it,
You'll feel it.
yep, like a genuine spider web.
Turnip. Everyone's asleep by the time you return. The crow hasn't even announced the morning yet. Long rays of golden and orange light spread across the earth. I'm gonna go ahead and swap our maps if I can. Maybe it's thinking so hard. Boom.
Whoa, we got
Whoa!
day-night cycles and
Ah,
tense.
snap.
Yeah. You guys might have to move your things around. It didn't overlay perfectly. I'm gonna say you're coming in from over here. Now, as you arrive, you hear a strange sound from the chicken coop.
Yeah, that's where I was headed anyways, to check on Clementine.
You walk around the corner and just in time to see Clementine shaking as if in a seizure.
Shit, I could grab Clementine off of the eggs.
You try to grab Clementine off of the eggs, but she dissolves into feathers in your hands. just feathers drip out of your hands and a mushy goo of flesh drips from your fingers as you realize something has devoured Clementine from the bottom up. You see long, spindly limbs reach up for your own hands, and from the farmhouse you hear a scream. Something horrible is happening here. What do you do?
Start screaming too. Yeah. Like enough to wake the dead.
Screams jolt Pappy Gump and Sleazy Steve awake. Not only are you two awake, but every other person in the bunkhouse, which is only 2 to 3 people, leap from their beds and they come pouring out. What are you guys doing? You guys running outside too?
Yeah, I'm not like full sprinting, but I'm gonna start scurrying over that way.
Hey.
Yeah. I slept in the crazy weird
You
contraption,
slept
right?
inside the thing.
Yeah. I
Nothing
would have.
disturbed you that night.
Oh, good.
Nothing entered, nothing left. However, Tara, you have filling this net what looks like football-sized daddy long legs. They're huge. They're oblong. Their legs are so long and spindly with little round joints at each point in their leg, and there's 3 joints in their leg. And they seem like they can flip and rotate any direction they want as they flip all the way over and start scurrying as fast as they can towards the other chickens. They pounce, their bottom parts of their bodies open up and they just start consuming these chickens all around. There is mayhem everywhere, and still from the farmhouse there remains those screaming cries. Something horrible's happening in there. There's something horrible happening with the chickens. What do you want to deal with first?
I'm gonna deal with the football-sized spiders and assume that there
Can I
are
tell
other
you how many there
people.
were?
4?
18.
I'm running. Never mind. I am actually simply passing away. Is that an option? If they're 18 and they're eating the chickens, that's a hard I'm leaving and barring the door.
Okay, you're running towards the bunkhouse as people are coming out of the bunkhouse. And so you're trying to push in as everybody's trying to push out. You're freaking out. Pappy Gump, what do you do?
I come down and she's panicking out of the chicken house.
And she's trying to get inside of the bunkhouse.
I'll let her inside the bunkhouse.
Okay,
What you got yourself all worked up for again? You're not calling out of work. It's too bad of a day.
Spiders.
What?
Spiders. Big, giant. They're fucking
Oh
hot,
my
and
God.
the chickens are, and they're dead, and they're screaming, and we gotta go that way.
Leave it to Collins to hire someone who can't even handle a little bitty spider.
Bitty.
I'm gonna go to the chicken coop to go kill the spider. I'll squish it. Just settle down.
Oh my god, you walk out to this fence right here. This is where you are. Do you see where you are on this map?
Yep.
All these chickens are dead. They all have 1 to 4. These huge, they're this big with their legs.
Well, I'd say it's a big
And they're
spider.
just feasting. Their mouths are shaped like this, and their teeth run along the top and the bottom, and they're just devouring as fast as they
Steve,
can.
get your gun.
Oh, what are y'all yelling at now?
There's
Commotion.
spider.
There's commotion over here too. The spiders.
Are
Step
you running
on
towards the farmhouse?
them. Hey, Collins is screaming in there. You
Is
sure spiders at the moment that we
Forget
need to-
Collins. We got gun-sized spiders.
Oh. What are you talking? Oh, hey. Oh no.
What you sitting there for? Protect the livestock.
In this building here, you hear the horses starting to panic.
Nip, go let out the horses on the other side. I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna load 2 of my shots in the 2 closest ones.
Okay, I'm gonna go do that.
Nip, go.
Okay, we're gonna go into combat. Everybody needs to roll their reactions. Roll a d10. Tell me what you got.
1. That's 3 in a row. No biggie.
6.
3.
6, 3.
1.
Okay, 6, 3, 1. On these things have a reaction of 5. So it's gonna go Sleazy Steve, Turnip Greens, Spiderlings, and Pappy Gump. Okay? Sleazy Steve, what do you want to do first? You've a move and an action.
Happy. We need fire. Lots of fire.
Hey, you got it.
I am going to take a shot with my shotgun and the closest spider eating one of the chickens.
Okay. This is pretty easy because they're feeding right now. They haven't actually paid attention to you. So we're looking at a difficulty of easy. You need 6 on your dice.
Oh, that's no thing. I also have sharpshooting, but it doesn't look like it actually affects it. I just could shoot further.
It's just if you're shooting out of your current range, I believe. If you're trying to go further than what a shotgun, which is close range.
Oh, and I also have to use a D12 on it.
If you're shooting outside of close range.
Yeah.
You're within close range currently.
Beautiful. How about a 6?
A 6 is exactsies.
Nailed it.
You light one up.
On.
1 out of 18 is down.
I got one. And then I'm gonna. How fast am I? Oh, I don't know how much I can move.
I'm just gonna let you move however
Alright.
much you want because I don't have a hex grid.
I'm gonna take like cover right here. Like
Perfect.
I'm
You hop
they're gonna
back
start
inside.
coming. Yeah, like just like halfway inside. Like ready for the next one to come in.
Sure.
All right. They're probably gonna start coming. Pappy, move.
Yeah, all right.
Fire, Pappy. What weapons do you have?
I don't got none. I'll scrape something up.
All right. We're screwed. That's me.
Oh wait, I got a pistol.
Turnip Greens, it's your turn.
I'm gonna use my move to open the other side to let the horses out.
Oh my gosh, you open this up and the horses are turning, but they're all in different stalls. It'll take you your full turn to actually open up all of these. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
they're
do it.
fleeing. And there is this moment when you're opening the last stall where you're realizing if you want to escape this nightmare on this horse, you need to not let it out right now. And you need to mount it. Do you let out the last horse?
No, I'm gonna mount that horse. That's
Okay, next turn if you want to.
Yeah,
hop on top of it.
I'm not gonna let that one out. I'm gonna
Okay.
make to do that.
Okay, sounds good. That makes it the spiderling's turn. They're furious. Now, most of them still have food in front of them, and they don't terribly care about their sibling, but one of them was eating with the one that was destroyed. And it turns, and it's, oh, nice, and it runs directly over to Pappy Gump, and it's going to try and eat you.
Well,
I need you to
shoot.
Make me an avoid check.
All right, avoid. And if I don't have that, I just roll a d10.
You just roll D10, yep.
Boom, here we go. 2.
A 2 is a success. You needed a 7.
I dealt with worse vermin than you.
Oh, it's so big. It's like this. Its body isn't fully the size of a cat, but it's with its limbs. It's well over the size of the cat. Just like its teeth rear up and it snaps in the air and it lunges at you. You're able to knock it back. Pappy, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna pull out my pistol that I didn't realize I had, but I got one, and we're gonna shoot it.
Please do.
Boom, 4.
A 4. Incredible.
And if it only has 1 hit point remaining, I kill it.
All right, this thing's defenses are a 6, so that is a success. And oh, you said, yeah, you absolutely kill this. 16 of these little mofos remain, and screams are still coming from inside of the house. Things are looking pretty dire right now, but we're back to the top of the round. Sleazy Steve. Oh, no, we're not. It's their turn.
Didn't one
Chase.
already bite me?
That's true. I need to do the rest of them. Oh, no, I said the rest of them are still feeding. Okay, turn. Sleazy Steve, go.
Pappy, do you think we need to check on whatever's going on inside? Well, if they got one of them these things up in there.
One of what things up in there?
The massive spiders. Yeah,
Yeah,
what
I
other
guess so.
things?
All right.
I guess.
You want to go help them, or you want to stay out here and deal with these guys?
Yeah, go help the screamers.
Me or you?
You make use of them legs, boy.
You know what? I don't get paid enough for this. I'm gonna move into the house, the main house. Sir,
Okay.
everything all right in here?
You burst in through the front door.
Oh yeah.
You hear the screaming that's up the stairs, but Sir is on the main floor, and it looks like he's ringing up a rotary phone, trying to call for help. His eyes are frantic when he turns to look at you. Something happened to my son.
Spider.
What? No, spider? No, there's no spiders here. He's just changed.
Into a spider?
No, into like a man.
My name is Peter Parker.
I touched green goo and became a spider somehow, even though I had nothing to do with spiders.
A man. Right.
And then down from the stairs descends someone unrecognizable. He is 6'7", burly, built, a beard hanging almost to his belly button, and he just kind of looks at you, and his voice is so deep. Steve, something's happening to me.
Little sir? That you?
He nods. I don't know what's happened here, but I feel different.
You look a little different.
My whole body hurts, Steve.
That's
I
because you
think
got.
I grew too fast.
Well, yeah, you got like 3
Thanks,
times the
losing
body
it is
now.
making me break characters so hard. You can't do that, man.
Oh yeah.
You can't just go, I think I grew too fast. And not expect anyone.
Right. Okay. Well, sit down, drink some milk, and I'm sure Big Sir here is calling someone to help you. Whatever y'all do, don't go outside. And I'm gonna use my second action to move back. Hey, Pappy. Oh, sorry.
What?
No, go ahead.
Pappy, everything's all right in there. Little Steve is now Big Steve. And, normal,
Sammy.
Or
Your
Sir.
name's Steve.
Big Sir. I'm Sir.
My
Listen,
son.
things are getting weird. Okay. Little Sir is now Big Sir, and Normal Sir is calling someone probably to get help for him, but they don't got no spiders.
Probably
in there.
got back into the whiskey. Damn little whippersnapper.
He had nothing to do with that goo that I told you not to touch.
The whiskey? It was whiskey, Steve.
That was not whiskey.
Oh, it was whiskey.
I am
I got a
familiar
gold
with
mine of
whiskey.
it under my bed.
You slept on the goo?
Nah, it's tucked it under my bed. Hey, what do you think whiskey is, Steve?
Not glowing green glue. Hey, listen, we don't got time for this. Go get the fire.
I'm gonna go save the horses.
We already got saving the horses.
Horses are pouring out of the thing by now. This whole barn is just empty of horses, save for the one that's beaten the hell out of its stall that Turnip's keeping captive.
All right,
Seems
well,
like a
what do
good
you
time
want me
to
to do
swap
with
the
fire?
turnip.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
This horse looks frantic to escape. Do you try and calm it and saddle it?
I don't think there's time to saddle it. I'm gonna just try to bareback it.
Let me look at your character sheet real quick, real fast.
You just look at that character sheet.
I'm gonna. All right. Let's go. Perfect. There was 5 minutes when I was building your character that I was like, I'm gonna make it so Turnip can't ride a horse.
It's so mean.
But I didn't do that.
But you spent 5 minutes contemplating it.
I thought about it so hard I couldn't remember what I decided. Okay, continue.
Well, since I
This is gonna be you're you know what, you're somebody who works on a ranch, you're used to working with horses. I think that it was it's probably gonna be moderate for a panicked horse to calm it and mount it and escape.
yeah.
So go ahead and do a check of a 5.
Okay, on a D10. Right, that's fine. We can
Do you have driving? I put driving on some people's
That
sheets.
was-
to
It's
show them
me.
being Good.
Oh.
Envy. Wait, you can drive?
Yeah, I can
Yikes.
drive.
Pappy's only about 2,000 years old. Of course
They
he
still
can.
let you drive?
I had there was one second while I was preparing this. I was like, maybe Pappy's gonna try and fly the spaceship, but then Pappy immediately dismantled the spaceship, which was beyond my reckoning. It was beyond anything I had fathomed. So there's no option for that anymore.
I'm
I was
just
like,
Damn it,
they
Pappy.
can hunt down these monsters in the spaceship and kill it with their own spaceship. That'd be so sick. No, he
Pappy.
ruined it in 5
No,
seconds.
I'm just.
Chase is crying.
I want to point out, you gave Chase this character, and you said, do you know he worked on a ranch for 1,000 years? Nobody remembers. So here's a weird spaceship. What do you think Chase is gonna do? The first thing he's gonna do is tear the thing apart with whatever he can get his hands
He made
on.
him a crafter. I thought he'd fix things instead of break them.
Crafters take things apart too.
I'd immediately go with the destructive nature.
This is fine. Everything's fine right now.
He's the equivalent of a kid going, "What's this do?" Ash.
We have 17 more giant spiders. Everything is
have
not fine.
16.
And they're growing as they eat.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're growing as they eat?
We're so much.
You know what'd be nice right now? A flying saucer that worked.
Katie, you get on your horse. You can leave if you want.
I'm gonna go.
You go?
Yeah, I rolled a 4. I succeeded. I'm on a horse. We leaving.
You leave. You're galloping away. You get to. Let me demonstrate on the map how far you get. You're to here. In case you want to capture that on the stream.
Yeah, I scrolled so far for this. Yep.
Turnip!
Captured.
Hey! Where are you going?
Pulls on tugs on the horse's hair. Shit. Starts turning back around.
Well, Pappy, looks like it's just you and me now.
That's Turnip's turn.
Oh my god.
Listen, I got enough whiskey to make us rich and get out of this place and let Collins deal with it. Why don't you go get the kid to safety? I got an idea.
The kid's a man.
Not yet, he ain't. He's
Well,
14.
no, he is. No, well, yes, but not anymore. No.
Just because it puts a little hair on your chest doesn't mean whiskey makes you a man, Steve.
And on your face, chin, big old beard. Like big
Yeah.
beard. Like
It's
better than beard,
beach
I
fuzz.
guess. No.
Go get the kid to safety.
What are you trying to do?
I got a weird idea.
Well, let's do it.
Hey, where's
Don't worry
that
about the
dog?
Don't you dare.
Does the dog know how to herd sheep?
Dog does know how to herd sheep.
Are there actually sheep down here?
They're not by the house because sheep are very stinky, so they're off in their own pasture.
Okay.
Oh my god, there's sheep on the map. They're where the sheep
Yeah.
are on the map.
Yeah, right here. They're there. Okay.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
these sheep are right fucking here, aren't they?
That's
I
not the main, that's not the
wasn't
main plot.
expecting them, but boy, are they there. What do you
Are we
want to
still
do
in
with
initiative or are things like feeding?
Oh my god, they're still feeding, so those things aren't happening. I was just really using initiative to kind of be able to give everybody turns. But if you have something special you want to do, go for it.
You know, it's weird. It's out there. So I'm just gonna tell you what I want to do. I wanna get fire. Steve told me to get fire. I want to make something to make fire.
Okay, you have a lighter in your pocket.
Oh, good. All right. I wanna go get like some whiskey, some of the whiskey, right?
Some of the stuff is under your bunk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
easy.
go
You
get-
know exactly where that
I'm gonna
is.
go get like a moonshine jar of that stuff.
You want to get a jar. You want to pour the liquid from the bucket into the jar.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. I mean, you stop me at any point and Steve can take a turn. That's what I'm doing
Okay.
right now.
Steve, what would you like to do?
Stare baffled at let's see.
These
What?
chickens are almost gone, Steve. We need a sacrifice for them to feed upon if you want them to not start feeding on you.
Damn it.
Get that dog and have it wrangle up the sheep.
Yo, small sir. No, I'm just kidding. All right, yeah. What was the dog's name again?
I don't think I named the dog. You can name the dog.
Yo,
Its
Willie.
name's Rex.
Oh,
He
I'm
did
sorry.
name it.
Rex.
It was Rex.
If
It
it's
was
Turnip's
Rex. Turnip.
favorite puppy.
Yeah, it is Turnip's favorite puppy. This is Rex. Rex, the lab husky mix.
Rex.
Rex crawls out from underneath.
Sheep. Yep, go. Get him.
Oh, Rex leaps over the fence and starts herding the sheep towards you.
All right, and then I'm gonna move over.
This area right here.
Yeah, just a little gate, you
You
know.
hold the gate open. 7 sheep make their way inside. And you
Are they making
shut
their way
the gate.
into the place with the gate?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. As they're running by, I want to be here and I want to be like splashing them with a little bit of the whiskey.
Okay. You're
Oh.
splashing. How much would you say you're getting on the sheet?
Like enough to where they would light up in flames if I threw my lighter on one.
Okay.
Pappy, what are you doing?
That's a lot.
We're gonna light the sheep up.
This isn't whiskey. It's glowing green.
It's their government stuff.
It is glowing green. It's very well said, Sleazy, because the sheep, as they're walking in, buckle down to their feet and start seizing, and then start growing at an exponential rate.
Damn it, Pappy. Does the government stuff do that?
Yeah, apparently. I'm gonna throw my lighter at one.
Whoa. I need reaction checks from both of you to not explode. There's
Try to
fire
catch it.
everywhere. There's so much fire. There's no
Numerically.
experimentation, just chaos.
It was a miracle you lived. Oh my gosh. Another one?
Steve is like got that like grit.
I've lived through a lot, and I ain't letting your
You should have
antics
called
kill
him
me.
Swaggy Steve.
Barely.
I got a 6.
You got a 6? What did I
Yep.
say the difficulty was?
I don't know. Probably pretty easy.
A
All
difficulty
right.
is easy to dodge an
I was
explosion.
gonna say moderate, so a 6 is a failure.
Oh no.
I'm gonna Sleazy Steve dives out of the way when he sees the chaos that's happening. Sleazy Steve, is it okay if I move you over here into the eaves?
Yes, please.
Bro, you're right here dumping shit on sheep. You get caught in this explosion. I need you to take 1 damage right now.
Boom. Halfway dead.
Halfway dead, my guy. This on fire. There's bleeding. There's squealing. There's spiders dying. The other sheep are actively fleeing from this area. I'm gonna say, hang on, we're gonna roll a dice here. We're just that's gigs. We're rolling a d12. No, we're gonna roll a d20. That seems more right. What's that d20 say?
18.
18.
11.
11. Hang on, I'm rolling this again. That I did multiple dice. I didn't like it.
3.
Okay, 3 spiders die.
I liked the 18 better.
I really like the 18 better too. How about this? I'll roll a d12. I'll roll a d12.
Ah, 12.
Let's go.
Okay, sorry for crying off screen real quick, y'all.
MVP. MVP.
There's 4 spiders left. And they're jumping on the glowing green sheep carcass.
Oh, good. They're
No,
eating each other.
No, that's not.
Going to eat the glowing green sheep carcass, which will then pass on its growth powers to those spiderlings, and they start just growing at an exponential rate. Turnip, do you want to keep running?
Well, I was turning back to go help my friend.
Were you?
Yeah.
But now you see the spiders that were the size of this are now the size of this. I don't even know if this framing will catch the size.
You know, it barely does.
He's a big boy.
I'd like to submit to our Lord and Savior spiders now.
You like just swear fealty?
Yeah. Maybe I won't get eaten.
Would you like to approach the 4 remaining spiders and say, hey, yo, I was the one that set you on fire. It was that Pappy weird guy.
Yeah, it was that weird
You
guy.
want to see how that goes?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But I'm going to ride back toward seeing the explosion and seeing Pappy half dead. I'm going to use my whip as I ride by to pull Pappy toward me. Onto the
Incredible.
horse. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna grab him by the ankle and whip him towards you?
Something
That's good
like
for this
that.
old man.
Listen,
Yeah, he's lived 3 generations. This will go really super well.
I have a whip finesse, and so I can pull objects within my range into my grasp.
Ooh,
I would-
lovely.
I would like to save Pappy.
Okay. I mean, he's currently alive and not on fire, so
Yeah, but
it
there's like,
seems unnecessary, but let's hit it.
I mean, I could leave him to the big spiders. Seems a little
fair.
necessary.
Super fair. Okay, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
you rode back to here.
Uh-huh.
You're whipping him closer to you.
Yeah. Yep.
Go ahead. Long whip.
Yep.
What is that, a
Mhm.
D8 for you?
I think. No.
Nope. D10.
It's a D10. All right. How hard
Look,
is this?
you're not high enough level for that. She is.
But how hard
Saved
is
it for last
this?
second.
Jeez. I'm rolling. I rolled a 4.
Good enough.
Good enough.
Happy, you are dragged by a foot across the ground with your head just banging on every rock and post along the way. Hope that worked out for you, man. You're definitely not unconscious. Now
I'm not unconscious. I'm just getting drugged.
You're just getting drugged. And now there's a horse stamping by your head.
What the hell you still got that whip for? You think you're that fancy archaeologist from the radio?
Would you get on this damn horse?
If you get your damn whip off my ankle.
You can take it. I'm not
We call him
arguing.
Florida Jones. Sleazy Steve, what do you want to do right now? You hid from the explosion, and you saw Turnip come rushing back, whip your friend closer, shouting about spiders still being alive.
Stay and get my whiskey. It's under my bed.
And do what? Pour around the spiders more so we can have bigger spiders?
Nah, we're getting the hell out of here. That's our retirement plan.
Nah. See, damn it. And I'm going to run to Mr. Pappy's bed.
Okay.
And as I'm doing it, I'm like, hey, how much of that crap did Small Sir take last night?
I don't know. He stuck his finger in it and I beat it with a stick.
Did he lick it?
I don't know.
You did know. You saw him lick it.
You're
I
so
forgot.
old.
All right, that's fair. You
Damn it.
forgot.
All right, I'm gonna go in and I'm going to scoop up a little of my hand of this whiskey.
Glowing green. Feels
Okay.
like it's seeping through your skin into your
Glowing
body.
green government whiskey.
Can't believe I'm gonna do this, but oh my giant spiders, got to do it. And I'm gonna and sip it up.
You are going to immediately collapse on the ground from drinking this much.
Woo, did.
You are cramping up in your stomach. You roll into the fetal position. Go ahead, take a few seconds, and level up 3 times. All right. I believe that is Pappy's turn right now. Pappy, you saw this explosion. You got hella singed. Somebody rode up, whipped your ankle, which probably is bleeding at this point, dragged you across the ground. Your skull bammed the ground several times. You're disoriented on your back with one leg up in the air and a horse stomping next to you. What would you like to do?
Stop the damn horse so I can get up.
Yeah, it's stopped as much as it can, Pap. Get on the horse.
Oh, it
I'm
looks
at-
scared. It wants to run. It's hard to control.
All right. I'm going to try to get on the horse. Could I use a driving here?
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to spend 2 effort to help.
Ooh, double dice, my guy.
Yeah.
Boom. How about a 4?
A full success. I didn't even set the difficulty, but I know that it was it was more than a 4. You are able to mount this horse as your move and your actions to get the hell out of Dodge. Are you guys just fleeing?
What about
We got to go
Steve?
back for Steve. He's getting my whiskey.
It's your wit. What?
I found a gold mine of whiskey from the government and we're going to sell it. Me and Steve, not you.
Why did I do? That's bullshit. I'm saving
Because
your
you're
life.
lazy. You got to work for your earnings.
I do work for my earn. I will push you off this horse.
You even know how to ride this horse? Give me the reins.
No! There are no reins.
Yeah, there's no reins. You guys, there's a halter at most.
You didn't even put a bit on the horse?
In a hurry.
The horse wants to run. There's a lot of fire.
I'm
There's a lot of big ol' monster creatures. There's screaming still from the farmhouse.
Point to
Honest, y'all.
Steve.
I'm just chilling.
I'm point to Steve. Where is he?
Towards my bed.
Oh my god. All right.
Where I
I'm gonna
kept the whiskey.
try to steer the horse. Not that it can hold 3 people and whatever the hell government whiskey he's talking about.
Hey, you're able to.
Steve.
I must say, you've worked around horses for a long time. This is a well-trained horse. You're able to skirt around the fire, around the ship, and end up by one of the windows. And you guys are shouting through an open window to Steve. It's kind of difficult to see through the smoke that's gathering. I'm gonna say it is a moderate difficulty. Go ahead and see if you guys can see Steve through the window.
No.
Katie's a no. Happy?
Here we go. Yeah.
Happy? Oh my god, you can see that Steve is curled up in the fetal position. He looks like in pain, and he looks bigger than he did before.
I don't care about that. He don't got my
His hair is
whiskey.
longer. His beard is. Oh, there's whiskey.
I'm gonna go
There's
get
a-
the whiskey.
Bucket of it. Are you gonna hop off the horse?
Yeah.
You hop off the horse.
All right.
You walk along the side of the house to get in, and what do? Is you approach Sleazy Steve
Where's the whiskey?
beneath the bed, and one of them is pulled out from underneath the bed next to you. So there's one full bucket underneath the bed and one mostly full bucket next to Sleazy Steve.
Bunch of damn drunkards. I'm gonna grab the full bucket and I'm gonna walk outside with it.
Sleazy Steve, you've been left behind in your agonizing pain. You now fully understand what Sammy was talking about. This feels more than growing pains you've ever felt in your life. This feels like fire in your bones.
It's
and
growing too fast.
burning you from the inside out.
I made a mistake. Oh, buddy.
He's groaning on the ground as Pappy Gump walks away. Pappy, where are you going, man?
To the horse.
Oh, to the horse.
Pappy, you gotta help.
It's
Pappy,
hard
is that you?
to throw the bucket. It's very full.
The horse can't. There's no way to carry the bucket on the horse.
No,
Oh,
not
I'm
without
just.
spilling.
I'm just scurrying. I'm out of
You're gonna-
here.
Where are you
I'm
going?
I'm going to town.
Town's
Yep.
so
What?
town's so far away.
Well, I'm going.
Okay. Pappy is heading towards this road to walk the street all the way, carrying a bucket of glowing green liquid. Quality decisions.
This man is so old.
Turnip, how do you feel about this?
Steve! He can doddering old man can go. She's now concerned that she hasn't seen Steve, but Pappy's walked out with his stupid whiskey and no Steve. Can I hear Steve? I haven't seen him.
Steve, how loud are you being?
Oh, I'm sure as the pain grew, my volume grew accordingly, and so
You can definitely hear him groaning and crying out in pain inside.
oh Lord, I hate it all. Please take me from this. Oh.
Turnip, the fire is spreading from the sheep. You see my little sheep emoji?
Yeah.
Look how cute it is.
There's so much fire.
The fire's growing. And soon you will lose the opportunity to be able to put it out or even to get inside the bunkhouse because the door is approximately here.
I'm gonna try to run for Steve and get back out before the
Okay,
fire.
you hop off your horse.
Uh-huh.
You tie it off first.
Yeah, I try. Yeah, yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna make the fire a little bit bigger. While you
Okay.
tie it off your horse.
That's cool. It's fine.
Okay, now you realize when you're standing at this door, you're gonna get hurt if you go inside.
Okay. Oh, yep. Doesn't matter.
Do an avoid. Roll a
Okay.
d10 for me. This
Yep.
is gonna be very difficult. This is a 3.
I've been rolling so good. Mm-hmm. I can roll a 6. I fail. I'm gonna get hurt.
Okay. You take a damage,
Okay.
but you're inside with Steve.
God, shit, Steve.
Yeah, I'm all messed up.
What the hell did you do?
It's hard to breathe.
Did something desperate. I took a bit of this goop.
We gotta get out. Can you move?
I guess if you drag me, help me up. Help me up.
I'm gonna try to help Steve up to go through a window since the fire is continuing to grow.
He's getting big. It's gonna be really hard to get him through a window, but you can if you succeed at a difficult test of 4. Both of you can test this. Or Katie, have you spent any of your effort? You could spend your 2 effort to give Sleazy Steve 2 dice.
Oh, I spent my effort on the old man to get him on the
No worries.
horse.
You haven't
saved the
failed 2
whiskey.
checks?
No.
Oh,
yes.
Not by then. Not by since
No.
the horse.
Mm-mm, I failed
One.
one since the horse.
Hey, make sure you recover 1.
Wow.
You fail again. Recover 2. Sleazy Steve, this is up to you. Do you get the success necessary? You don't.
No.
You realize that you can't get out the window. Sleazy Steve has grown to the size in an impossible amount of time where he will never be able to fit out the window. As you turn around, you realize the door has been engulfed in flames. Smoke fills this room, choking you out. Your eyes are burning. Tears are streaming down your faces involuntarily just from how much toxins are in the air.
I'm
You know
going
the
to.
end is close. What do you do?
I'm going to look at her, look at window. Well, shit. I'm going to take my elbow. I'm going to break the window, and I'm going to grab her, and I'm just going to whoop, get out.
Turnip greens. All right, Sleazy Steve, in order to do this, I need a easy check. You're so much bigger, so much stronger than Turnip. Turnip is small enough to fit through the window.
I got a 6.
Exactly what you needed with a 6. You
Don't hold on to the
forced
sill.
Turnip out. Turnip, you're standing outside, and you can see Steve on the inside. You don't know how he's going to survive. Do you have anything you want to say to your friend before the end?
It was. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Steve, you know you have a chance to get out of here, despite Turnip's goodbyes. You're bigger, you're stronger, and you feel a power tingling at your fingertips. What do?
First, you still owe me a shirt. And then I'm going to turn and face the other direction. I'm going to run and jump into the flames and go and try and break through this wall on this side towards the spiders.
Oh my god. Do you have any special abilities to help you survive the flames and to burst through a wall?
Well, I am really big. And then with that nice level up I had, I gained a new ability called Control Fire. So that might just come in handy right now. Maybe.
An innate power courses through your veins. I don't know what Control Fire does mechanically, but I'm gonna just say, for a narrative rule of cool sake, you press your hands apart, splitting away the fire that had charred this wall as you run towards it. It's brittle at this point, charcoal, as you shoulder your way up against it. This is going to be an easy check. You need a 6 or lower to test. Please test for me with a D8 for your big size. Again, I don't know all the talents and traits. A 2?
Oh, I got it too. Let's go.
Are you kidding me? You break through the wall. It crumbles before you like ash that it is. And across the way, Turnip is watching in shock as you burst through and find yourself face to face with 2 of these alien baby creatures that turn towards you. A cluster of eyes have formed across the top half of them, and a gaping maw is beneath. As they turn, their bodies low as they look at you, and then as they look up and they lunge. I need 2 avoid checks from you at a 5. This is moderate difficulty.
Double 8s.
Double fail. They latch on your arm, one on your shoulder as it leaps up, and you can feel them gnawing on your body. Please take 2 damage. Are you still alive?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Turnip, you see Sleazy Steve, your friend, the person that gives you a hard time when you know you're being a shithead, but he never has left you behind. He is swarmed right now, and the other 2 seem to be looking at him. Down along the causeway, Happy Gump is just waddling with a full bucket, trying not to spill anything. The horse that you tied up is rearing, trying to break free. And you know to go closer to those things might mean death.
I'm gonna go anyway. You try. Yeah.
With a hero spirit, you approach. What is your plan?
I'm gonna try to whip him back, like the lion tamers.
Mm-hmm.
To try to give Steve some room so we can both get out.
That's so badass. You're approaching. The sharp crack of the whip sounds in your ears, Steve. Go ahead. I'm going to say this is a moderate difficulty, a 5. You need a 5, Katie, on a D10. 50% chance.
2.
You drive them both back. The ones that are literally latched on to Steve hop off and pull away. They're hissing, their legs jittering with their 3 joints as they tremble in place, their maws clashing against each other as they watch you. Steve, what do? You have a moment of respite.
So part of the control fire ability is that you can actually take it and use any fire equal size of you and use it in melee for a D10. And so he's gonna be like, man, I thought I'd never see something quite as ugly as my ex-wife, but y'all done proved me wrong. And he's gonna take that fire and he's gonna wrap it in his fist and punch the first closest one.
Oh,
Dumb.
You literally just
Classic sleazy Steve.
A.
Hey, I'm gonna say this is an easy. You need a 6 or lower.
Let's go. That's a nat one.
So many
Oh my,
ones.
sleazy Steve is so lucky.
I am.
He's the
I
hero
ain't
of the
sleazy for
story.
no reason.
You may narrate the death of 2 of these for the price of a critical.
Beautiful. Yeah, so I'm gonna take it, and that first punch goes right through the maw of that first spider, and it goes out the other end, and then he's gonna push the flame into the second one and just burn that second one to a crisp.
There's the whoosh of fire. There's the high-pitched keens of pain as these things shrivel, their legs collapsing in on themselves. There's 2 remaining, but you have a chance to escape. What do?
I'm gonna move, not back, but in front, so I'm between them and Nip here.
Turnip, you have a chance to act. You see that Sleazy Steve is not running. Instead, he's positioning himself to protect you as the fire grows larger.
Yeah,
The bunkhouse that you called home is burning before your very eyes.
Oh, I'm gonna stick with Steve. I'm gonna keep cracking the whip to keep him at bay so that Steve can throw the fire.
Okay, I'm gonna delete 2 of these little mofos. There's 2 left. Go ahead and roll me a moderate check, please, to see if you can keep these things from attacking Steve. The failure. They are more overwhelmed for their hatred of the killer of their brethren than they are for the crack of your whip. Now you notice something there, Turnip. A puddle dripped out from where Pappy Gump was throwing chemicals, strange greenness on these sheep. I just want you to be aware of this puddle at your feet as we go over to Sleazy Steve. Steve, you're face to face with 2 of these things as they lunge closer. They look like they're about to attack.
Yeah.
How much health are you at, by the way?
3.
You're at 3? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I got 5 health.
I didn't know if you'd taken any damage yet, but perfect.
Yeah. That was the first 2. Yeah, he's going to and be like, well, hey, that was pretty cool. Let's try it again. And I'm gonna try and grab the fire again and split it into both hands and kind of wear it like gauntlets.
You'll need to have a critical success to hit both of them again.
Easy. I'm Sleazy Steve.
I'm Sleazy Steve, critical all day, every day.
Can I spend 2 effort that I gained back to help?
You may.
I am going
Sleazy
to do
Steve,
that.
please roll another die.
3 and a 5.
Oh, so close. Okay, with that 3 though, you do hit one of them.
Beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna just take it and I'm gonna grab its face, just let the fire sink into it. Like, no more for you either.
As you are crushing this one, engulfing it in flame, the other is going to latch onto you and bite. Make an avoid check for me, please. This is going to be a difficult check because you were already distracted with killing another. So you need a 4 or lower.
Gotcha. Yeah. You're more clinging to my third ex-wife. That was 10.
Take a damage, please.
Will do.
One's dead, one's alive. Turnip greens.
I'm gonna stoop down and drink some chemical.
With your hands,
Yeah.
you toss it back and it burns. You immediately collapse to your knees as you feel a change overwhelming you. You're going to miss your next turn. Go ahead and do some level ups for me. You're going to take, since you did the double gulp,
Yeah, double gulp.
3 levels. Go. Take big for free.
Hey, wait, that's gonna. Oh, well, good luck.
Okay, Sleazy Steve, you are face to face with a final spider. What would you like to do?
Oh, I'm going to rip it off my arm, just take its head and just pound straight into the dirt.
You hit it once, twice, 3 times. Let's see if it is enough to kill. Please roll me a 6 or lower. That's a 10. You fail. Its arms latch around you and it is trying to consume your arm as you're beating it into the ground. Make me an avoid check at a 5.
Lazy Steve is the definition of go big or go home.
Dang it. Oh my god, I have a bigger more 10.
Take another damage, please.
Easy.
Have you
Dead.
rolled anything but a 10 or a 1 tonight? Like,
Yeah, 1, 3. The rest is 10s and 1s.
Wade,
Yes, ma'am.
you have 1 health left. This alien, let's be more real about this looks, because this is now at a more evolved state than you have ever seen before. You see at least a dozen eyes speckling its head, not in a cluster, but spread out for a full 360 vision. Its mouth beneath has layered rows of teeth that is gnawing on you and like serrating you, almost in a zigzag motion as it tries to devour you as you try to kill it. Its 3 jointed legs flip at any angle it wishes and is clawing at you with sharp, pointed legs. This is a deadly creature, and there is a moment where deep inside of yourself you realize that you are prey, and this is an ultimate predator. You are teetering on the brink of life. What would you like to do?
I stare. There's a moment where I'm like, oh, just let it take me. It's fine. I've done my part. Good. I've led a good life. Had a few wives. Not all at once, but you know. And then I'll look over and I see Nip on the ground. Nah, I can't let this thing have her. Nah. I'm gonna take it and I'm going to use it's on my arm, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my arm and my other hand. I'm just gonna shove it straight into what's remaining of the fired wall right here. And I'm gonna just try and smash it one last time into that fieriness.
Go for it.
I am going to boost this one with my 3.
You need a 5.
That was 2. 2 5s.
2 5s. Please narrow kill this thing.
Yeah, so I do a 360 to build up this momentum, and I shove him into the wall, and it's going to crash and it's going to splinter. And I'm going to start shoving it down it, and it's going to have one part that splinters into a spike, and it's just go straight through him as the spike goes up and into him, and it's going to has a maw and just. You see the last little twitches of its legs, sputter, and then fall limp.
The last of these little alien hatchlings is dead. And there's a moment of victory as you run over to Turnip, gather her into your arms, load her up onto the horse with you. As you can hear her bones cracking and changing, turning into something like you. From inside of the farmhouse, you see Sammy step out. He's pale. There's blood on his hands. And tears drip off of his chin in streams. I didn't want to do it. I think it changes you.
What are they? Did you?
I don't know. And he starts picking at the back of his neck. And Turnip, you remember that there would have been 19 eggs, not 18. And as he picks at the back of his neck, you see legs come out from either side of his head, and he just drops. What do you two do?
Run. We should go. We should go.
Go. Is
Wait.
he bigger? Is this spider bigger than the rest?
It's bigger. It has festered inside of a living thing, and it has grown exponentially. When it emerges, it looks so much larger, so much stronger, so much more hungry than the 18 previously you killed. It looks as if scales cover its bodies. Its legs are thicker and sturdier, and you know this would be a much more difficult fight.
Yeah, we're in no condition. I'm gonna plop her on top of the horse that she tied up. I'm gonna take it, and we're just gonna book it.
Soon you catch up with Happy Gump on the road. Happy, this bucket is so heavy that it's sloshing over the sides as you try and get away. What do you want to do? What is your
About
plan?
damn. You said they caught up to me?
They caught up to you.
Steve, you're looking big. Carry this.
No,
Come on, make yourself useful. I'm splitting the profit for all of us.
make
Except for maybe.
make myself useful. All right, give it here.
I hand it over to Steve.
I dump it.
What you doing it for?
Slipped. Sorry.
Well, scoop it back up. We gotta sell that stuff.
You dumped it?
I probably saved a little bit in my hand. Here, drink this.
I'm not drinking the product.
Poppy, world's changing. Drink it, or you ain't gonna last.
You're right. Could use a drink. I'll take a sip.
Happy, you feel your heart beat stronger, as if the rush of this liquid rush is just caught up in your heartbeat and pressed through your veins.
Woo! That's some good
hurts.
stuff.
It cramps. You adjust soon. You also grow bigger and stronger. And as we begin to close the scene on our three heroes, we see a future that awaits them. One where many creatures have spread across the world. A future where cities go up in flames and buildings fall and people die by the dozen, by the hundreds, by the thousands, and then the tens of thousands. You three are strong enough to fight back.
Yeah, I ever tell you all about the time I killed 12 mutated spiders by lighting some sheep on fire?
Shut up, Pappy.
Just happened. Again, it's your favorite move. You've done it like every time now.
You three are the beacons that hold back the dark. You don't know if you're enough. And there are times, Pappy, when you curse out Steve for spilling that bucket. You could have had an army to assist you. Now, it's just you three against the invaders. And that is where we are going to end our tale today.
Woo!
Thank you all so much for watching. One more time, can we please go around the table, tell people where they can find you? Thank you all so much for playing in this game. Wade, let's start with you.
Oh, name's Wade. Just a normal, average TTRPG fan. Yeah, I'm not really on the internet, so you might find me on these every once in a while, guesting.
So enjoy it when you find it.
Oh, yeah.
Wade is a personal friend and an absolute amazing person to have at your table. Thank you so much for joining me for this one shot today.
Yeah, thanks for
Katie,
that.
let's go to you next. Where can people find you if you wish to be found?
I don't wish to be found now.
Oh.
I am just behind the scenes. I push all the buttons, so that's where I live, in my corner.
Ooh, our local button pusher for Level 1 Geek. Thank you, Katie. You can also find her every Monday night on our channel here, Level 1 Geek, playing the wonderful, the fantastical Gingham. Chase, you're next.
Chase, Level 1 Geek with these cool people. I do game mastering and play games, and I'm on the internet at level1geek.com. And you guys can watch us on YouTube on Mondays playing Stolen Fate.
Amazing. Again, my name is M. I'm the GM, Anthrama. Some people call me that nerd on the internet. I love TTRPGs. I spend so much time on them throughout my every single day, throughout my week, throughout my month, throughout my life. It is consumed with dice and all things storytelling. But instead of me, I would really like to focus on this game. This was Sagas, which is setting and genre agnostic system. It is on Kickstarter Live right now. It has 3 days to go. Please, please, please go support this game. If you enjoyed this at least. There's a lot of people with a lot of heart that put a lot of time into this game. It's been a good time. We had a great time playing it, and I hope you had a fun time watching. Now, please go take a long rest. Do not bring aliens' eggs and hatch them within your home so that they go out and like consume and take over the world. That's a bad time. That's
Drink
a
the
hard
whiskey.
X. Drink the whiskey. Become powerful. Overwhelm the enemy. And drink plenty of water. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.